Have you ever sent an email, a message, or a proposal to a potential client and all you got was, yeah, here are 5 reasons why and what you can do about it. Hey guys, it's Alex, and this video is dedicated to many of you new and aspiring copywriters out there who have commented on my videos and slid on into my DMs asking, Alex, how do I reach out to clients? What do I do? And what do I not do? Well, in this video, I am counting down the 5 absolute worst ways to approach new clients and what you should be doing instead. This list is inspired by my own experience, both as a copywriter and as a business owner who hires writers, as well as the freelancing horror stories I've heard from my team and my entrepreneur friends. These 5 things will absolutely destroy your chances of getting a client, so let's fix it, shall we? And if you're looking to learn the copywriting, marketing, and branding skills you need to pay your bills, you are in the right place. I'm your girl. Hit subscribe below to join the Copy Posse here on YouTube. I release a new tutorial every single week dedicated to helping you start and scale your copywriting business. All right, guys, now here they are, 5 ways not to approach clients and what you should do instead to flip that slip. All right, number 5, you don't have a personal brand. So if I were to ask you what your specialty as a copywriter is and what kind of niche you write in best, would you have an immediate and confident answer? And if I looked you up online, would I be able to easily access your portfolio and find out everything I needed to know about you and the work you do on your social media accounts? As a freelance copywriter or a digital marketer or social media manager or designer, I'm talking to all you freelancers out there. Branding is an essential element of your online business. And no, I don't mean a logo and a color palette and a font and all those things that make up a visual brand. I'm talking about a clear brand voice that is consistent across all of your online channels. Sure, you can sign up for freelancing sites and start pitching to prospective clients with a basic profile and proposal and hope that they'll notice you. But remember, in this scenario, you are the product and your client is the customer. So if you don't have a well-defined personal brand, you're just like everybody else. The copywriters I know that no longer have to search or advertise to get clients have well-defined brands that catch the attention of prospective clients. These writers are also more likely to get referrals from past or existing clients. So put some time and effort into conceptualizing and defining your own personal brand. Ask yourself, how do I want to present myself? What do I specifically do? And how do I want to get that message across? Give your potential clients the opportunity to look you up and be impressed by what they find. So while having a blog or a website is a great idea, it's not absolutely necessary to get started. You can define your personal brand through your various social channels, especially the ones you plan on contacting your clients through. You'll also want to thoughtfully complete your profile on freelancing sites like Upwork to make yourself different than everyone else. Or try writing guest blog posts on authority sites like medium.com, and you can even write articles and samples on your own LinkedIn profile. I can't tell you the number of times I've gotten DMs or emails or comments or messages from people asking me to hire them or coach them, and then when I click through to their profile, they're essentially ghosts. There's no bio, there's no description of what they do, their profile picture is completely blurry or not even a picture of them, and sometimes their names aren't even on their accounts. Guys, what? Newsflash, if you're asking for work on a channel like Instagram, you might want to put in a little bit of effort into looking legit. If you don't want to use Instagram professionally, that's totally cool. Optimize your LinkedIn profile instead. This doesn't just boost your credibility, but it also makes you more relatable to the kind of client you want to attract. Okay, moving on to big ol' mistake number 4. You don't offer a specific benefit. Chances are you will never get hired if you reach out to a potential client and say, hi, I'm a copywriter and I will write copy for you. If you do, that's just like some sort of sorcery and you're a real life miracle. But for the rest of us mere mortals, we need to be specific about the benefit we offer. I will write copy for you is not a benefit, guys, it's your offer. And this is marketing 101. You need to communicate a specific benefit if you want to convert your prospects into paying clients. So think long and hard about what you're truly able to help your clients achieve and add some zhuzh to your offer to make it more compelling. There are several ways to do this, but I suggest looking at what your potential clients already have going on and then pivot and innovate. Sure, they might have a sales page already, but that doesn't mean they don't need copy help. Copywriting is about way more than just sales pages or website copy, guys. Think outside the box and offer assets that most businesses, and yes, copywriters, tend to completely forget or don't even know they should have, like cart abandonment sequences, retargeting copy, or upsell pages. Then all of a sudden your offer goes from, hi, I'll write copy for you, to, hey, I see you have an awesome sales page and I'd love to help you boost your revenue per user by writing a cart abandonment sequence for you. Hello, now that is valuable. So put some thought into what you want to offer to your clients that's unique to you and beneficial for them. All right, moving on to number 3, you lead with price. So a client gets back to you, exciting, right? I know, they got back to you and they ask you for a quote. You're so excited that you just blurt out some random number on the spot. Look, I get it. It's exciting when you hear back from those potential clients. You can almost smell the money rolling in. But naming your price without first finding out what the project entails or how much you can truly help them is a huge mistake. If you're lucky, they say yes on the spot and the gig turns out to be the most amazing thing you've ever worked on and the client is amazing and it's one of the best experiences you've ever had as a copywriter. That hardly ever happens, guys. So if you're not so lucky, you either 1, scare away the client with your price because you haven't done enough to justify it yet and they were just looking for a cheapie, or 2, they accept but you completely misunderstood the job scope and you end up putting way more time and energy into completing that project, and then you discover that the client is a total nightmare and you end up hating the entire experience. So instead of leading with price, lead with value. Say, hey, thanks so much for your message, but before I can give you a quote, I'd love to get a better idea about your brand and your company and what you specifically need so I can understand the best way to be of service for you. Can we hop on a quick call? That initial exchange alone will create so much rapport and value between you and the client. They'll feel like you really care to do a great job and you'll be able to set proper expectations, and all of this will make it so much easier to get a yes to your price because of the value that's been built. And to help you get crystal clear on how to price your copy projects, check out my video on my 8 pricing rules right here. All right, moving on to number 2 on the list. You are not honest about your skills or experience. You've heard me say this a million times, guys. Always be real and transparent about how much or how little you know when it comes to copywriting. So many freelancers out there are claiming to be experts at something they know nothing about. So just don't be one of those people, please. I know it's tempting to say yes to a job and to a client because you really need that experience and the money, but the last thing you want to do is embellish your skill or knowledge. For starters, it's just not cool. Plus, it has a high and almost definite chance of backfiring in your face. You can come across as unprepared or uneducated, or worse, produce really copy that will ruin your chances of ever being hired by that client again or having them refer you to someone else. Your reputation is all that matters in any business, so be legit. If you're brand spanking new to this whole copywriting thing, that's cool. Let a client know. Be honest and upfront about your capabilities and your expertise. Trust me, passion and a willingness to learn and dedication go a long way. So always take time to really understand your client's business and market so that you can express genuine interest. If you're approaching a new client because you are so excited about their brand and business and are willing to start in the trenches so that you can learn and grow, you'll have a lot better chance of getting hired. And maybe do something other than copywriting to start, like content writing or social media management to get your foot in the door and then work your way up. I promise this will not make you look bad. It will actually do the opposite. It can help you gain trust and support from a prospective client and make them likely to hire you again and again and again. All right, we have gotten to the number 1 biggest mistake on my list, and that is you don't market yourself. As I mentioned before, it's not enough to just fill in the blanks on a freelancing site. So many freelancers make the mistake of just sitting back after they've created a profile or put up a website and they wait for a client to magically appear in their inbox. Meanwhile, all the badass hustlers out there who are proactive about getting clients and following all the steps that I'm talking about in this video are raking in clients left, right, and center. You don't want to be a copywriter who sits on the sidelines. You want to be a copywriter who hunts, gathers, plays, and slays. Yes, those are my 4 methods for finding clients, and I'll link to that video at the end of this video so that you can watch it next. So guys, if you want to be your own boss, you gotta act like it. This is all about business, And business is all about sales, so you need to put yourself out there to earn the success you deserve. So once you get a handle on the 4 points I mentioned earlier, make marketing part of your modus operandi, all right? Get active on social media and join relevant groups and communities to spread the word. Make it known to your network and even your groups of friends that you're available for hire as a copywriter. Jay Klaus, the founder of Freelancing School, suggests sending out an email to 5 potential clients a day. He also recommends adding some urgency to your emails by offering a special price for a certain period of time or offering a specific package of services for a limited number of clients. And be sure to have your portfolio ready so you can attach and share immediately on request. Even the ones that say no might come back later and say yes, which is why it is so important for you guys to follow the steps that I just talked about in this video so that you can come across as a pro. And if you want step-by-step guidance and support directly from me and my team as you start and scale your copywriting business, click the link in the description below to learn more about my Copy Posse Launchpad. In this coaching program, you'll learn how to create a portfolio of high-converting, high-paying copy assets so that you can ignite your copywriting business in only 8 weeks. Next up, guys, as promised, check out my video on the 4 ways to get clients. You can watch that right here. And as always, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I will see you next week. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. What does this jacket remind you of? Bonus points to anybody who could get it. I'll give you a hint. As if.